And I think these two institutions are too high up there, and like I said before, to be dancing naked in the public.
Nari dancing naked.
Okay, moving away from that now, the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) has confirmed that the ongoing continuous voter registration exercise will run for a full year and is scheduled to end on August 30, 2026.
So yesterday, as is the culture with INEC, once they start collection or registration for PVCs, there's usually an update, weekly or quarterly or monthly, about those who have received or those who have applied. So in the last 7 days, when this PVC pre-registration started, about 1.3 million Nigerians, have gone for it. Now the data is worrisome, particularly from the southeast. I cannot read all the 36 states, but I'll read few states from the south west and then take from the southeast so that you can make comparison. Topping the list is Osun State. 393,000 people and a fraction have applied. Lagos, 222,000 and a fraction. Ogun, 132,000 and a fraction. Right. Then the bottom, the last four states in the southeast, Abia, just 772 people, less than.
You are shouting in a traditional way.
So that they will hear me.
Oh my God.
772 people. 772 people. When other zones are having 300 and something thousand. I'm shouting so that when the election comes, we will not shout the election.
You are not shouting. You are shouting in a traditional way.
While Abia is 772, Enugu is 482, Imo 481, Ebonyi 261. Less than 1,000.
Well, it is very clear. I think we should learn to participate because we are involved. One way or the other, we are involved. Whether you participate or not, there is an after effect. I recall, was it early this year, when they talked about recruitment into the army? Whether it was a campaign or just an understanding that was not pronounced, the participation from the southeast was very, very, very low, abysmally low. I think when it comes to, registration for election, and more votes for whoever wins matters. People should, go and do it. But the area I want to talk about is how easy is INEC going to make it based on our previous experiences? Can we have a situation where I go into an INEC office today in Ogun, for instance, and I get registered and I take my PVC and I move from there once my data are collected? Or is a situation where they keep registering even if it is 400,000, like we're talking about 300 plus in Osun and the rest, and then I have to come back later and then we have a chunk of cards that people will have to wait a whole day, and it depends on the attitude of the workers for people to get their PVCs. How easy is it? It has to be seamless so that people can just leave their offices, leave their workplaces, leave their homes, get it done, and rest waiting for election. I can assure you that the reason some people are pathetic about it is because of the way and manner the process is very sluggish.
Well, I think that the problem is sensitization. I can tell you for free that some people do not even know that PVC registration has begun. They have no idea. People are busy chasing money, worried about family problems and village people. So we need to also increase sensitization. Tell people, where do we go to get it done? How do we get it done? Unfortunately, the agencies that should be doing this mass mobilization and sensitization are not doing it. So for me, I think if we step up sensitization, more people will participate.
It's basically because we have overlapping, agencies and establishments, even ministries, and sometimes there is no synergy. Otherwise, if INEC is muting this, or actually just doing it already, what if the National Orientation Agency breaks it down, takes it down to the people? This is why you have to register. This is the import of registration. This is what it portends for you and for your people. You understand? It's like population census. If INEC is doing this, why don't other agencies synergize with them and carry on with it? INEC too has a public enlightenment department. The gentleman Olumekun that we spoke about, he's the chairman and national commissioner, information and voter education committee. I want to believe that enlightenment is part of the unit under his department. And how much of that are they doing? So they wait until they have a news item and they push out, and it goes with the waves. And then people just don't get to know. A lot of people are on the farm today or in their businesses not listening to radio even as we speak, much as many are listening, notwithstanding. But at what point can we say, okay, let's make this a sing song so that people can become abreast of it? And I tell you one thing, as an information manager, what we were taught is when you repeat something often and often, it creates a standard that people naturally become part of. But if you do it one off, it goes just as it comes. I hope the authorities will take this seriously.
And I think that also the NOA Abia chapter, sometimes there are battles you don't wait for the national to fight. The NOA in the state chapter can look at this figure yesterday and say, whoa, it's abysmal, it's poor. And then take up the campaign without waiting for the national to come and help him shout. These are part of the issues ahead of the 2027 elections where we're making agitations that we want to be at the center. How can we be at the center? It's just for the woman in charge
I
to
think
pick it up.
The fear, Annie, let me tell you, it's like maybe one establishment telling the other, who made you a Moses? There has to be an agreement. There has to be a synergy. If NOA simply just picks it without getting a bit of information or alliance with INEC, I am just thinking that INEC, for instance, will say, we did not tell you. NOA may just pick, NOA may just pick it and probably give the wrong information. So there should be a way that the two heads, the two establishments will come together. Let's do this together. Because it's a national task.
If you go to INEC's Facebook page or Twitter handle, that's where all informations are being dumped. Just go there, carry it and speak to your people. I'm aware the woman makes 1 or 2 appearances in a radio station in the morning. She can make it a topic of that week or that quarter and say, this is what I want to talk about. It's very simple.
One thing they don't know also is most of these media houses can also go into alliance with INEC. We have had, interfaces with INEC, and it's very, very difficult for INEC to part with money. Much as they are giving so much, we have had personal dealings with INEC in Abia, for instance. They find it very difficult to spend money for information to reach the people. And I think that tendency should just die with the past. Spend the money that government gives to you. Make information very available so that people can participate in the process. All right?